gets a player added to their team. And the Warriors did just because they're so good. So this is based off who made last year's playoffs. So I added one player that I think they need /fits. Now for the Wizards, I added DeMar DeRozan because of the slashing with Westbrook and mostly a slashing team and a nice veteran, and they need a small forward. I paired Vooch with the Warriors because has some experience and he can stretch the floor for them. The Blazers, I added Lauren Markkinen just to pair some shooting with these two and Norman. Okay, because their big man duo isn't really the best on the three-point line. So, yeah. I added Lauren Markkinen. They also need a power forward. Those teams will make the playoffs. I added Keldon Johnson, and you'll see why they have DeAndre Hunter in the future, but I added Keldon Johnson just to get some younger players on this team that they need a power forward. I'm not going to go through every single one again. Also, I made the rest of the league absolutely trash. Just so, like, these teams guarantee to make the playoffs, except one of them, because they're 17. You have the Nuggets. I added Colin Sexton, just to add some scoring there. I didn't want to add a player to this team, and I tried to make this not a good player, but I noticed they needed some defense, because this trio doesn't have much defense, and they need a small forward, so I added one of my favorite players in the league, a Toronto Raptors player on my favorite team, the Toronto Raptors. I had OG Anunoby just because he's a 3-and-D guy. The Mavericks, I added JJJ. They definitely needed some defense. They were going to want someone who can stretch the floor, and they need a power forward. The Lakers is another team I didn't want to add a player to because they're so good, but I just added LaMelo. The Knicks, I added Terry Rozier because they're already really good, and they need a shooting guard. The Jazz, I added Sabonis because they need a power forward. Although I know there's lots of power forwards at this. Speaking of power forwards, I added Jonathan Isaac just because he fits here. He can stretch the floor a little bit. Like if you look at the 3-point rating, most people can solidly stretch the floor. Don't ask me why Precious Achiuwa has an F 3-point shot, because in real life on the Raptors he was turned that around. Had a huge glow up from downtown. The Hawks, I added Mikal Bridges because obviously they need defense and they needed a small forward. I added Fred VanVleet. They just needed a shooting guard. And he was one of the best available, so yeah. Same thing with the Clippers, Zach LaVine. I just added a shooting guard. I added Jared Allen to this team just because they have a lot of good paint defense and perimeter defense. He's a really good big defensive center, and as you can see from the ratings, most people can stretch the floor, except for a few people. So I didn't really bother adding like a stretch big. Bucks, I added Karis LeVert because I wanted to make them too OP, but I wanted to add someone who can put them on the basket, along with Giannis and Middleton. And I added Paul George to the 76ers because they needed a shooting guard, and I have to put my shooting guard actually. If you want to look at every team lineup, here it is. This is the Sixers. You'll see when those teams play in the playoffs. This is the Sixers. I'll show you here. This is the Sixers. This is the Bucks. This is the Celtics. This is the Clippers. This is the Grizzlies. This is the Hawks. This is the Heat. But if you want to actually read the lineup, you can pause. This is the The Jazz, the Knicks, the Lakers, the Mavericks, the Nets, the Nuggets. These teams didn't make the playoffs. This is the Suns, Blazers, Warriors. I know they have a terrible point guard now. I'm going to fix that. But We're gonna run Curry at point guard, Clay at shooting guard, wings at small. I don't know why they have that one. I'm sorry. Now, let me change that quick. I am sorry. This game is so stupid. Like, do you sleep at night properly? Like, what? What is the point of that? You're just making everything harder. Like, what? There. Was it that hard? There. So dumb. Like, why is Nico... So I'm changing Nico Mannion because obviously he doesn't deserve to get this many minutes. When any minutes, actually. He's just 70 overall. What am I saying? Give Pool Party some minutes. Who cares? I don't care. Give Wiseman some extra minutes, too. Put Wiseman up here. Uber doesn't need that many minutes. Sorry. Give up to Jordan Poole. You don't need that many minutes. You're trash. Neither of you need that many minutes. Jeez, there we go. Okay. Alright. Now we can start. Like, I just want to see which of these really good teams is not going to make the playoffs. Because I added 7 teams, so one of them aren't. I want to see if there's any teams that aren't. Okay. All the playoff teams are here. That's good. So this game isn't good. Let's make sure the same with the East. Okay. It's all the playoff teams. The Wizards are insane with DeMar DeRozan. That's definitely unexpected. I obviously... Oh, yeah. I gotta turn off trades. Let me make sure no big trades happen. Oh, I thought I saw Steph Curry on the Raptors. I was about to shake. I'm assuming nothing big has happened. But just in case... Wait, actually, I'm in control of every team, so... They literally can't make any trades. Doesn't matter. Oh, goodness. Sorry. Alright. Let me know, who do you think is going to win the championship? So far, it's looking like the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, that's just based off anyways. I'm just excited to see which one of these teams misses the playoffs, because basically proves which one is the worst. Dang, the Raptors are crushing all of, like... Well, I want to see what Aaron... Okay. It's just funny seeing all these trash players. Like, I guarantee you, like, Zion's averaging really good numbers and stuff. The Pelicans are probably good knowing 2K. Oh, the Blazers caught up. The Warriors are kind of trash, so are the Grizzlies. Okay. The East, on the other hand, is dominated by the 76ers. But from, like, the 6 seed to, like, the 2 seed, it's anybody's game. So the standings probably have already changed. But, like, the Hawks could be... Oh, it hasn't really changed. It fell off from there. Okay. 4 games, though, so... Alright, we'll see. Embiid wins MVP in this world. Oh, the Sixers were really good. Okay. LaMelo wins Rookie of the Year. No surprise. Brandon Ingram wins Sixth Man. Giannis wins DPOY. Kobe White wins Most Improved. Dang, okay. So, let's look at the team that didn't make the playoffs. We're going to go to standings. Okay, league. The 76ers were by far the best team in the league. Okay. But I want to see which team... Okay. Now, all these teams are trash. It makes sense. Okay. The Knicks, Wizards... Wait, what? 3, 6... Okay. Okay, the Suns. I guess that makes sense because the player they added was literally on the bench. So I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. Most teams had a really good player. Just because the Suns have so much depth, there's nothing that really... We're going to simulate game by game here. Or it's going to simulate the round. If there's any close series, I'll get into those. The Sixers sweep. Nothing surprising. I expect more from the Knicks, but yeah. The Sixers are probably going to win it all. The Heat finished that one quick. The only series that looks interesting right now is Boston-Milwaukee. Oh, okay, the Nets sweep the Wizards. Didn't expect much from them. I'm surprised they even... Like, I thought they were, like, one of the teams to miss the playoffs. The Bucks beat them in 7. Sorry, I'm chat. We have 2 game 7. Let's look at the Mavericks series. The Jazz win. It wasn't really close. Okay, in a game 7, they advanced. Okay. Okay, now let's see what the Blazers do against the Lakers. I feel like this is gonna be close. I was completely wrong. Okay. So the Warriors sucked. Okay. The Clippers. Oh, the Nuggets. Let's see. Okay. Looking like Nuggets, Lakers, Clippers, Jazz, Heat, Sixers, Bucks, Nets. Oh my goodness! The East looks like the second round of the current NBA playoffs almost. If the Nets would have beat the Celtics. Okay. Anyway, that's not important. Oh, and the West also looks like last year's playoffs, but instead you replace the Lakers with the Suns. If the Lakers would have... Wow, that's weird. Okay. Anyway, let's simulate. The Lakers sweep them. Okay, that's definitely a shocker. The Bucks up 3-1. That's not very surprising to me. Clippers Jazz game 6. Who's gonna win it? Let's go. We have a game 7. We have a game 7. The Nets have been eliminated. Let's see the 76ers. Can they close it out? They do. Alright, we have one game 7 this round. I'm not going to complain. I can't complain. Hopefully it's close because all the game 7s have been blowouts. And this one is also going to be a blowout. The Jazz. Okay. This isn't very surprising. The Sixers were tied for the second best team in history. The Jazz, that's not very surprising either. I think I give them some bonus. The Lakers, I gave LaMelo. It's not surprising either. The Lakers! Wow! The Blazers must have been really special if they took this team to 7. The Lakers are sweeping the rest of the league. Alright. The Sixers are up 3-2. It's a game 7. Winner goes to NBA Finals. It's a close one. Nope, never mind. The Sixers blow them out. Alright. 2-1. 2-2. Oh, it's a series. Can the Lakers close out? Wow, wait. Oh my god. I wasn't even paying attention. With 8 seconds left. This has been an interesting series. This is for the 3-2 lead. Whoever wins this can close us out in 6. The Sixers have the ball. They're down by 2 with 8 seconds left. Can Joel Embiid pull through? He's not even in the game. Wait, did he foul out or are the Sixers just stupid? Okay, he fouled out. Ben Simmons might foul out too. Paul George, the guy they traded for, can he clutch up in the NBA Finals? Paul, he bricks! And then a must-win NBA Finals game, he bricks. He had a really bad game too, missing. Oh my god! 13 3-pointers and 20 shots missed? Jesus Christ. Paul George sold that game. Wow. Alright, can the Lakers close out? Okay. I'm not mad at that. It's not very surprising. I mean, you have LeBron and Anthony Davis, and you add to that with LaMelo Ball. So, not surprising. The only thing that's surprising is that Philly went 72-10 and didn't even win. Philly, I thought I'm not surprised though, I thought they were gonna, get clapped by the Nuggets after what happened, but LeBron is just... I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys